Everybody, this is day 23 of Imagine a Miracle Every Day, and what a beautiful day this is. I had another scene that when I started the video, but I decided to start it over with, where some beautiful geese flew over, but it's better that I start this one. Okay, so we're going to do day 16, and it's going to be coming from Luke 7, and I'm going to start at 44, and it's going to go to 50. And he turned to the woman and said unto Simon, seest thou this woman? And you're going to be imagining that Simon and the woman are near Jesus. And you're going to be portraying the part of Jesus. And he continues by saying, I entered into thine house. Thou gavest me no water for my feet, but she hath washed my feet with tears and wiped them with the hairs of her head. Thou gavest me no kiss, but this woman, since the time I came in, have not ceased to kiss my feet. Now, all this is not some ego thing, where Jesus is talking all about, oh, look at these beautiful, I wonder if you can see these ducks. They're just gorgeous. It's not about that. It's some other thing. So that's why when you imagine this, you can get the true meaning, because in the imagination, you are connected to your Christ self, to God. And that revelation is going to be what you are going to use in order to have the full understanding of what it is that you're going to be learning by imagining this miracle. All right. So he says, my head with oil thou didst not anoint, but this woman hath anointed my feet with ointment. So I was going to show you some of these ducks when they moved, but they were so beautiful. And he continues by saying, wherefore I say unto thee, her sins, which are many, are forgiven. For she loved much, but to whom little is forgiven, the same loveth little. So this is a beautiful lesson that you can start to understand and show you more scenery about forgiving and how that affects you in your life. And he continues by saying, he says unto her, thy sins are forgiven. So forgiving sins restores a person to wholeness. And it's important to understand the relationship between holding on to energy that is negative energy, which sin is under that category, and understanding how wholeness is available all the time as long as the negative energy, in this case it's sin, can be forgiven, which is a release, restoring back to before is the definition, and that would be wholeness, because everything comes from wholeness. And they that sat at meat with him began to say within themselves, who is this that forgiveth sins also? But don't get all twisted worrying about that these people. So here's where's one of the points that I get, that these people are going to be looking at the incorrect lesson a lot of times. They're not understanding to go within themselves so they can understand about forgiving sin. They're looking at judging and whether or not he's doing this and that and the other, and on the Sabbath, blah blah blah, and whether he's acting as though he is God or not. But we all have this power to forgive. And he said to the woman, thy faith have saved thee, go in peace. So this is one of the points that I've learned over and over, is that my faith saves me. And if you are in the process of understanding how to work your spiritual power, the power of faith is pretty much the strongest. And then also the ability to forgive is another power, and that will also help you so much in your life. So as you see yourself and see in this scene, and as you work with this imagining of what's going on, then you get more insight as to how you'll be spiritually growing. All right, so have a miraculous day, and we shall see you tomorrow.